working. Looks like it. Welcome, welcome everyone. Once more to the sinking city. Well, when we last left off, I was framed for a murder and became a journalist. Okay. Now, where did I leave off? Right. Right, the clay golem. Golem, I've been dreaming of this moment. Glenn is not object. Ah! Police station. Oh, but this danger spot is right here. Oh, and I'm right next to the police station. Oopsie poopsie. Back in the police station, then we'll take out that danger area. Why not?
Don't waste my time.
You know, one of these days you'll actually have something important to say. Maybe. Here we are. Brimhaven Bay. Suspect. Housebreaking would be property crimes. There we are. Glenn Combs, alias Nunn. Sex male. Age 24. Residence, Oakmont, Massachusetts. Eastern Grimhaven Bay, Wharf Street between Tower Street and Clam Bay Street. Suspected in larceny and housebreaking. Guilt has not been proven. So, Wharf Tower, Clam Bay. Here's Wharf and Tower. So he's somewhere on that section of street. All right. End. Check over here first. And over here, okay. Dude. Hold on. This is a little loud. That's better. That was annoying. Alright, now then. Not here for the... Ants. Not here for the experience, just here to see if there is any door. Any location for the door. That was annoying. Nope. Nothing there to grab. This one is bigger than most, I think. Feels bigger, at least. That's what you get. Yep, that's pistol ammo. Okay, so nothing special so far. Yep. Health kit. Find it here. There's a dead man. That bodes well, I think. Hidden wall. Ah! Must be one of the gold spots. The filthy lucre from an ancient city hidden in the ocean depths. Yep, this is one of the gold. Okay. Yep, go upstairs. Alright. Alright, this area has been secured. And ironically, progress toward one of the side quests has been made, even though that was entirely by accident. And let's all teleport over to Grimhaven and see what's up. I'm assuming that's what's up is the girl is eloping with the golem. Tricked these people into getting it for her. There's a hat. Collect that in a moment. Ah, they practice picking the lock.
Lock the broad upstairs and then join us in the basement. No one leaves until we take this overgrown flower pot apart.
What do you know? Telling them there was gold inside. Backfired. is in there. Okay.
The door won't budge.
Get away from me. Don't come any closer.
And don't be afraid, Velma. I'm here to help.
What? How do you know my name? Who are you?
Charles Reed. I'm a journalist with the Oakmont Chronicle investigating the stolen golem.
You have to help him. It's my fault, I know. I should never have lied about the gold, but please, you can't let them break him.
The big question is whether or not the golem is actually real.
You've put yourself through a lot of trouble for a lump of clay. Why?
Because I love him.
The statue?
He's more than that, Mr. Reed. He's a good man. He thinks. He feels, and he'll die if we don't help him.
Where are they?
Downstairs, but they've locked themselves away. Glenn used to hide the key in the flower pot, but he moved it.
Because, like, she could just be crazy and have faked the letter. It's entirely possible. See what's down here.
The door won't budge.
Ah, you were pointing here, not down. Okay. Alright.
You boys are wasting your time. You won't get a dirty dime from that lump of clay, let alone a sack of gold.
And who the hell are you?
Charles Reed, Private Eye. And I can prove there's no gold in all that clay. Take a look, right out of Bartosh's own notebook.
Let me see that. Ah, Durach. It's a wash, boys. Let's clean up and move out. Drown our sorrows in a pub. Oh, and Charlie, forget you ever saw us.
Ah, okay, they don't even... She had the talisman. Okay. So for those who don't know, the original, like, golem mythology, there is, depending on which mythology you're looking at, I think one of the oldest ones is Hebrew or Jewish. Oh god, it's been forever since I actually looked up the actual original fucking golem. Either way, the original golem had a paper sometimes written in the blood of the person making the golem, that either had a sigil or scripture on it, and that was placed in the mouth, and that would animate the golem. One of the only ways to destroy the golem, once animated, was to remove that scripture and destroy it.
Thank you, sir. You don't know how much this means to me.
I'd like to ask you a few questions. What makes a clay man better than the real thing?
He doesn't beat me. Or lock me away in cupboards. Or... no. Only men do those things. My father did. Every match he found for me did too.
What about other men?
What about them? Men don't treat their dogs as inhumanely as they do women, Mr. Reed. You don't know what it's like on the other side.
Is that thing really alive?
He talks. He walks. He loves me. Isn't that enough?
Are you sure he loves you?
I'm very good with clay, Mr. Reed. I knew how to reshape him.
Ah.
What's the next move?
We'll lay low. Probably somewhere in the shells. It's easy to hide there. Maybe we'll even find a way to leave the city.
Leave the city? Now there's a mad idea.
It's love, Mr. Reed. Of course it's mad.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad I was able to do
I
some
hope I
real good
can still
for ya.
talk to the golem.
Thank you. And before you go, Mr. Reed, please, promise you'll keep us a secret. We'll never have peace otherwise.
I'll figure something out. So, you're the golem I've heard so much about. I'm pleased to meet you.
I am grateful.
I have some questions.
Speak.
How did Filma bring you to life?
Sacred knowledge broke the seal. I was awakened. Before that, I slumbered.
You slumbered. I wonder, what sort of dreams does a clayman have?
I dreamt of clay sheep. What do you dream of?
I'd rather not give you nightmares. I see they've chipped away at you. Did it hurt?
I cannot feel pain. And yet, I can feel. I love Vilma.
How can you love?
Tell me, do humans love? Many say yes, only humans love. And yet, humans betray love, always. But I never will. I will only love. Always.
I'm happy I could help. Take care.
Well done. Let's head on back to the newspaper. That was a weird one. it's funny, because if they weren't greedy, her plan would have never worked.
I hope the presses are ready. I've got your golem story.
Oh, we're always ready to print. Give me everything you got.
Sometimes a golem's just a golem. A few burglars broke in, took him out, and that's it.
Ugh, that is disappointing. Was there at least any gold in all that clay?
Just clay, I'm afraid.
You can't win them all, I suppose. Well, what happened to the old golem in the end?
There's no golem anymore. Only a big pile of dust. The thieves had already ground him into powder by the time I arrived.
What a shame. I guess they really will have to rename the restaurant after this. You did good out there, Charles. Stay safe.
Oh, what? No more? Can I still go into the editor's office? The skull is gone. Okay. Great. Do I want to know? Alright, so that leaves... Alright, first, let's read our, The Great Clay Theft. A mysterious appearance of the golem statue from the old Golem restaurant turns out to have a not-so-mysterious ending. According to our string correspondent, the thieves literally ground the statue to dust in their search for hidden treasure that, as rumor had it, was supposed to be inside. We'll never know if this act of merciless vandalism brought any happiness to the villains, but obviously did no good to Mr. Clement Bartovs, the restaurant's owner. Will the restaurant still be popular after losing its main attraction? Should Mr. Bartov cut his losses and rename the business? We welcome your letters in the opinion pages. I only have 4 more of these. Jesus. Alright, let's do this one. North Old Grove, Goldbridge Street, Bullock, and Windhalf. There's Windhalf. Bullock is... Oh, I already marked one. Okay. In that case, let's go fast travel. Collect these pieces and then start heading toward solving a murder. A murder. A murduck most foul. Alright. That can be removed. One of these houses needs to be able to be getting into. Torn note. Are you there? It's so cold here. My fingers can barely hold the pen. Tell my friends to return. They looked scared. What did I do? I just spoke. I'm sure that bodes well. Alright, as per usual, check upstairs first. Well, that was something. Here's the gold. Gold buckle. Anything else to pick up? No. Okay. Spoken of like a visage of a terrifying marine creature. Let's check the basement just in case there's any more lore bits. Alright, nope, nothing. Ah, 2 in Salvation Harbor, 1 in Reed Heights. Alright. Let's head to Reed Heights first. Some of you might be wondering, why is he bothering to do all these this side quest? He's getting nothing for it. I can answer that in one simple word. Completionist. Oof. Alright, it should be at the corner on my left. Why not? What's this one? Ka 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 ka. There's the gold. And there's poor Innsmouth who hung himself. Oh, it's that picture we've seen before, the returning to the sea. Wonder if he wanted to go with them but couldn't for whatever reason. Interesting. And so theirs are lined with short spikes. It seems our intention was to make sure the wearer forgets they're wearing it. Oh no! I was correct the first time. First left, alright. I do still think a dodge button would be useful, but I do have to admit, by late game, if you've upgraded yourself properly, you are kind of cleaning the house. Oh boy, a knowledge point. Can't wait to spend it on... Or maybe... Yeah, so many ways to upgrade my character. There's our... Let's get an earring this time. Game. That was rude. Heavy golden earring in the shape of an elongated seashell. Alright, so just keep on till we hit the boat. Hug to the left. And then not this right. Okay, yeah, it was weird. Ah, it's here, that's why. Lots more scrap all of a sudden. You moron. Feel clever now, Lewis? Leaving that poor bastard chained up in the basement? It got flooded. Good luck getting Mr. Carpenter's money from him now. I'm out. Not gonna sit here and wait for the Grim Reaper. Carpenter will feed you to the eels for a blunder like this. Oh, nope, that was a... okay. Oh, you have to be over here. Flawless gem. Flawless garnet the size of an egg, unmarred by engravings. All right. Now we need to go speak to Mr. Carpenter. So, I believe this way is the closest. Yep. Lovely scenic Oakmont. Where was the Carpenter Manor? Ah, there it is.
Don't you have work to do?
Ooh. That looks different.
charity work. Ugh. We could be running a real racket.
Okay. I'd kill for a good fight.
I mean, if you are so inclined. Oh. The copy is gone. So things change from this point on then. So you said with the father, he would not be here.
Hello, Mr. Carpenter.
Mr. Reed, welcome. Things are busy right now, but I hope we may soon find the time to share a conversation and some wine.
That's been a luxury lately.
Wine or time. Regardless, I won't delay you further.
I appreciate you bailing me out of jail. I was in a difficult situation.
A trifle, Charles. Though I understand you're not off the hook yet. Milton Pierce says he saw you killing Vanderberg.
I didn't kill him.
I believe you. From what I know of your character, even if you and Johannes had a falling out...
I wouldn't have done that.
Exactly. Reed, I trust you, but the police don't. If you can't find the real culprit, there's little more I can do. That being said, the Carpenter family still has its connections in the police department. Just let my taskmaster know when you have an alibi.
How are you feeling after everything that happened with Brutus?
Please, I'd rather not discuss it. But my father is upstairs, should you wish to see him.
I get the feeling you knew Vanderberg.
He was an old friend. A man of rare mental clarity. I met him in Europe during the Great War. He and you are among the few decent men in this city. I hope that I won't need to choose one friend over the other.
You served during the Great War?
Yes. One of the hapless grunts at Meuse Argonne. I'm afraid I still find it hard to talk about.
I understand. What do you know about Milton Pierce?
He's quite a prominent voice in political circles, though he's not afraid to play ugly. I saw his interview with the Oakmont Chronicle recently.
Do you know where I can find him?
He's somewhere in Reed Heights, but sorry, beyond that I can't be of much help.
Thanks again, Mr. Carpenter. I should be off.
Before you leave, here's a little problem solver for you. Should you run into any further difficulties, take care, Mr. Reed. I'll set aside some wine for when it's all over.
Ha ha ha, my final gun.
Something wrong.
Bracca, 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 indeed. There is no further upstairs. Did he mean the father is... No. No idea where the father supposedly is. Whatever.
Don't you have work to do?
Yes. Alright. Pokemon Chronicle. I'm going to head over to the newspaper office, and then I'm just going to do a short pause to go and get a snack. Or put a snack into the air fryer, as the case may be. And then I will be right back. Should also wake my girlfriend up, because I'm pretty sure she fell back asleep.
stay safe.
Current events. Reed Heights. Oh, articles and interviews. Today's correspondents had the chance to roam the beautiful alleyways of Eastern Reed Heights, all for the sake of doing one of the most promising political figures in Oakmont. Pierce's property, an apartment building tucked away on Museum Avenue between Communion Road and Helog Street, is definitely a grand sight. Mr. Pierce takes pains to assure us he's in touch with the needs of the humble man, meeting regularly with community leaders. Alright. I'm going to be right back. back on the stream though. The burrito needs like 45 minutes left. Yeah. And then another 6. Yay, thank you. Okay. I have returned. Let's go and find this lovely man. Communion Rogue. Communion Rogue, wow. Communion Road, Helog Street, Museum Avenue. Second. There's Museum Avenue. There's Helog Street. Communion. Alright, so he's there. Yeah, the Northern Advent one is probably the closest.
Hey, knock it off!
You knock it off. I have a Tommy gun now. Argument is invalid. Just Tommy gun. I can't imagine it's very good, and it probably like chews through resources. 2 gunpowder, 1 shell casing. Okay, so it's about as expensive as the revolver is, and probably doesn't do as much damage, but shoots a heck of a lot faster, is my guess. Apartment of Milton Pierce. Why is he... Okay. Oh.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally.
Charles, you're not funny. Please stop.
Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors.
Yeah.
He must be taking his election campaign very seriously.
Then why is he wearing that? A note from Milton Pierce. To Milton Pierce. Milton, my earnest friend. It's been a while since we last met, and I wish to remind you that my door is always open for you to pay me a visit. How about we finally hold that seance we've been talking about for so long? I should see you at the Crown Theater soon. Warmly yours, Johannes. Yep. Okay. Yep. That confirms the suspicion I had.
Emptier
Johannes
than a banker's heart.
planned all this. I guarantee you he's not really dead. While Milton Pierce may not yet be fully fledged member of the Oakmont legislature, he's already proven his fitness for the role during his election campaign, not only in word but also in deed. First, Mr. Pierce has prepared and put into operation a new water supply project for Oakmont. He is also actively engaged in greening of the city, planting trees in suburban areas, and proposing new park spaces for recreation and community events. Second, his campaign promises seem to have struck a chord with the public. Most notably, Pierce has advocated for the construction of a wall around Oakmont to prevent the influx of newcomers. Is it just hyperbole, or could Pierce really do it? We'll find out if or when he wins the election. Okay. When was this game made again? My fellow Oakmonters, from this day forward, a new vision will guide our city. This day forward, it will be Oakmont first. Every decision made on trade, on fishery, on newcomers and innsmouthers will be made to benefit the people of Oakmont. Let's protect the boundaries of our city from both outsiders and the forces of nature. Let's make Oakmont great again. Yep, okay. It's not even being subtle
planning
anymore.
to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
Say hello to Donald J. Trump in the Cthulhu universe, everybody.
Someone got changed here in a hurry. They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
Letter from Throgmorton. Dear Mr. Pierce, despite all the differences we might have had in the past, I can't but admit that today I see you as one of the most promising candidates for mayor. Oakmont needs a strong hand, which you surely can provide. Don't expect any financial support from my side. I believe anyone running for mayor should possess the requisite financial means. But otherwise, you will have my full assistance. Respectfully, Robert Throgmorton.
The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
Yes, we have. Letter from the EOD. On behalf of our community, I want to express a huge gratitude for everything you do for us. Very few of the stakeholders here show compassion to the Innsmouth descendants. And you are a rare exception. Please accept this dagger as a sign of our friendship, and proof that while we maintain this connection, no one from our side will dare to harm you. Yours, Anna Cavendish. So this guy is well liked by, seems, everybody, or at least everybody wanted to get on his good side.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Is he? He's an Innsmouther.
Time to figure this out.
The Blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Ah, where's my Dane tie? Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall.
Bloody clothes. The bloody clothes in Pierce's house could be used as evidence against him. Still, I need something more to accuse him. I don't want to accuse... I don't want to accuse him. He didn't kill the dude. He was just sitting there. Yeah, he framed me for it, but I don't know why yet. I think it'd actually be fastest just to go there physically.
What's your problem?
Don't do that again.
Oh, honey? Can you flip my burritos over? Thank you.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. My favorite.
Your character just turns off his flashlight willy-nilly. Come on, there's a reason I had it on.
Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer.
Good day, Mr. Pierce.
Oh, no, he just looks...
Bet you didn't
he just
expect to
sounds
see
like one.
me.
Okay.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay, if you wish.
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it was.
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and stroll out like it was no big deal.
You're certain it was a newcomer. How can you be so sure?
Trust me, Oakmoners know a newcomer when they see one. We locals can tell.
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't I? A friend of mine was killed. Why should I let that go?
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going to claim it wasn't yours?
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Well, that's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my campaign hamstrung by a distinct lack of resources.
Oh, fuck you.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else. You could even remind me of whom.
How could you propose such a thing? Against your own mother, no less. You're a heartless monster. I won't do it.
Don't get emotional, Reed. Go for a walk. Breathe the salty air, then picture your execution. Perhaps with some perspective, you'll reconsider.
I doubt it.
Whatever you say, sir. I'll just leave you this bottle and her address anyway. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you.
I'm gonna go talk to his mother. But fuck this man. Okay, so there's some poison. Smeagol is correct. The man who shot Vanderberg is a newcomer. I learned that he married recently and was forced to commit the crime out of fear for his family. There should be a marriage license somewhere that might help me find him. Alright. I do still wish to speak to Agatha, but let's find the marriage license. Hereby certified that Glenn Gordon Byers and Evelyn Catherine Lane, residing at the Revenue House in the corner of Powderhouse Street and Orchard Ave, Eastern Shells, were united in marriage in accordance with the license issued by the City of Oakmont, Massachusetts, numbered. Powderhouse, Orchard Ave, Eastern Shells. And then I do just want to talk to Agatha. I'm hoping that I could turn her on her son. Beacon Street near Bullock. Gee, I wonder if this is his mom's house. You okay, hon? Thank you, honey. Mabel, I feel so bitter. Milton almost forgot his poor old mother. I did everything for him. I bought him any toy he wanted. I spent all my evenings with him. I never remarried after his father died. Just so my son could have all my attention. And what do I get in return? Harley pays me a visit, Mabel. Will break my heart one day.
My baby boy. Seriously? He's 30 there. The door won't budge. Agatha Pierce, I presume? The name's Charles Reed. I'm a PI.
Good day, young man. What's your business?
There's a matter that I'd like to discuss. It concerns your son, Milton.
Oh no. What's happened? Is he okay?
I'm afraid this may take some time to explain. Perhaps you have something to, wet my whistle.
Oh, fear not. I keep my cellar stocked for just such occasions. Would you kindly fetch us some Chianti from the cellar? You look more than capable.
Yeah. Leave it to me.
Here are the keys. Pick any bottle, as long as it's Chianti. And don't shy away from the good stuff. It's there to be shared with guests like yourself.
Milton sent me here to kill you.
Milton? No, it can't be. Please, Mr. Reed, you must have it wrong.
Look, it's the truth. He wanted his inheritance and needed your death to look natural. Poison was his solution.
No! I don't believe you. Please go away. I feel sick. Oh.
Yep.
The door won't budge.
Okay, now.
I don't understand. What did I do?
Okay, now. I do not care. I am not killing the poor woman whose only crime is having a bastard for a son. Nope. I am supposed to ostensibly be the good guy here.
What's your problem?
I probably should have gone to the cellar first, in case there was anything else down there, but I don't know if I would have got another chance to tell her, so I took the chance I had.
Stop it.
Stop it. No. Alright. Ah. Glenn Byers.
The door won't budge. This door will be hard to fix. Are you Glenn Byers?
Yes. Who are you?
Charles Reed, PI. The guy taking the fall for your murder.
Okay. How did you find me?
Are you serious? I'm a private eye. Now don't make this any worse for yourself and answer my questions. Why did you murder Johannes Vanderberg?
I had no choice. I am an honest man, sir. I have a family. My sweet Evelyn and Michael, our son. I didn't want to do it, but they had him hostage. I don't even know Johann or whatever he's called.
You and I look rather similar, wouldn't you say? How is that possible?
I don't know. This is the face I was born with. I'm just as confused as you are.
Do you have any relatives in Boston?
Not that I know of. My family is from Providence, Rhode Island.
Just another of this town's oddities to add to the list. Do you know who's responsible?
It was a gang. I'd never seen any of them before. This guy gave me a gun. Will? Maybe. But I don't know if he was anyone special. That's all I know. I swear.
Tell me exactly how it all happened.
They broke into our house while I was out. I came home and found the broken door. There were signs of a struggle, but my family... Poor Evelyn. They were gone.
You never thought to report their abduction. Why not get help from the police?
I wanted to call the coppers. I did, but they sent me drunk. I can't. It's still on the table. I've no guts to touch it.
I'll need to inspect the place where it happened.
If you have to, it's next door. I locked it so no one can get in. So I don't have to look at it again.
Okay, let's say I believe you. You've done the deed, so where are your wife and son now?
I don't know. The gang leader promised they'd be released, but they haven't returned. Please, I realize I'm in no position to ask, but can we make a deal?
Depends on the offer.
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. I will turn myself into the police and make this right. When I hand over the weapon, they will have to believe me, but I can't do it until I know my family is safe.
Right. So I rescue your family to save my own skin.
In a nutshell, yes. So what's your answer?
All right, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Thank you. You're a better man than I, Mr. Reed. I'm sorry that I put you in this position, but I will make it right. I promise.
Don't you worry, pal.
Still has a wedding ring on. What kind of monster does that? There's a note in the envelope.
Seems like you're looking to the job. Here's a little something to motivate you. Get on with it.
There used to be some writing here, but it's been washed off. At least partially.
Kill Johannes van der Berg, or they will die. Suffragette.
So, the home of a suffragette, huh? Old but clean and shiny. That's definitely been taken good care of.
My assumption is that they probably tricked him. Michael's diary. Dear Diary, Mom's got a new chic. Things seem to be pretty serious between them. Well, I hope this one won't make her cry like my father did. Glenn seemed to be a really nice guy. He showed me his collection of stamps, gave me this nice model car. Mom got married again. She looked so beautiful in her wedding dress and happy. A guy in a terrible yellow scarf came here last night. He was asking too many questions about Dad. Funny, I'm already calling him Dad. Anyway, I told him nothing and said to get lost. And today, writing ends.
Joy is really cute here. I wish I could hear her sing. Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust.
Okay,
This door will be hard to fix.
cheeky, but okay.
Crepe, silk, and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn. Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood.
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
So, Martin, huh?
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
Don't you dare touch my mom!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
A gang broke in and kidnapped a mother and son. The latter fought back, knocking an attacker through the floor. And the rest of the assailants left with the hostages. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust.
Nope, can't break it. Alright.
How do I get into the room beneath us?
Why? The kitchen? It's locked.
One of Evelyn's attackers fell through a hole in the floor. Now, maybe I'll find something useful if I look around.
Wow. How do you know all that? You detective types sure are clever. It would explain the broken boards. I'll get you the key, and, sorry for the mess.
I'll get going.
Ouch. That was hot. I'm sorry. There's stuff in my face. Okay.
Someone must have had a hard fall here. Glad I'm not him. That's a rare spirit. They're lucky to have a bottle from before Prohibition.
Asking up, buyers killed a man and must face consequences for what he did. Commit a crime against his will. None Pierce knows I did not murder him. For some reason, he's setting me up. Pierce believes he saw me at the crime scene, mistook Glenvire's face for my own. I do believe that's the case. Don't get me wrong, it's it's awful, and like he shouldn't have killed Johannes, but he is a victim.
Let's see what he's got in here.
In the bag of a dead gang member, I found a piece of map for the southern part of Salvation Harbor. One of the houses on Eel Street, north of the intersection with Skipper Road, is marked with a red circle. Okay.
Now that sends shivers down the spine. Congratulations on your wedding, from Sister Peg.
Not sure what else I missed, but have what I need at least.
What am I to do now?
Now you wait. Nope, okay. Because I will deal with this. Eel Street, Skipper Road, Salvation Harbor. So much legwork. Alright, next left. Alright. Probably also... yeah. Oh, King's men, where are you? Come out to play. Again, this is just not photo worthy, clearly. No need to comment on it. It's about what I was expecting. Ah, okay. Still a chance they survived.
Hi there, Billy. Gotta say, I liked you more last time we met.
Same to you, pal. Heard you might be coming, but hoped you wouldn't. So how about this? Leave now, and I pretend you weren't here.
Ha!
Billy, holding a family hostage doesn't suit you. Let them go, and we both walk out in one piece.
It's not gonna work out that way. There's a reason the buyers are here. When the time comes, we'll set them free.
Why did you need the buyers anyway? What do you get out of it?
There are powerful entities in this Borg. You should know better than to question their affairs, so you best get out while I'm asking politely, Charlie boy.
It's Charles.
You should see your face. It's just too easy.
Let's see.
Billy, I want no trouble for either of us. Byers did what he was asked, so it's time you do your part.
For the last time, move along. I already saved your life once. Consider this number 2. I get attached to people I save. It bit of a weakness. But understand this, Charles. I'd hate to kill you, but if I have to, I will.
Ah, good. My conscience can be clear.
Sorry, Billy. This is bigger than both of us. May the best man win.
So this is how it ends, eh? I hoped you might be different. It's a shame you'll die here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
Quite frankly, I don't give a damn about the higher powers in this Borg. They can all burn for all I care.
The door won't budge.
Aggrieved by EOD. Barry Morgan, fisherman, disturbed by Innsmouthers catching all the fish. Luther Merritt, daughter raped and killed, guilt of EOD members unproven. Wallace Rose, injured in a fight with Innsmouthers. George Cavendish, name circled in red. Wife joined EOD, bore a child that wasn't his. Kenneth Harvey saw Innsmouther stealing from him. Delaney Jensen, son disappeared in shells, blames Innsmouthers. Oh, no, this was a fish. I get it, Billy. We'll make sure no one from the expedition gets back to shore. If anyone slips through, I've got just the guy to handle it. Goes by the name of Lewis Flynn. Very obedient. Will do everything he is told to. Provide him with detailed instructions. Yours, A. Sketchy notes. Of fecund mothers young. Things to be told to Graham of their intellectual abilities. Similar to those of a 3-year-old child, will continue to evolve mentally. Will perform simple orders immediately after brought to life. Understanding of complex sentences will come later. Of nutrition. Though expendable, they are living beings and require chemicals to sustain optimal levels of functioning. Give potassium and cod liver oil. It's good for their tissues. It will ask for sugar. Do not give. General care. Not to expose to direct sunlight right after birth. Their fibers are not yet firm and may decompose easily. On reviving the long dead. Steps to return spirits of the long dead ones to corporeal life. Essential salts. Copy the formulae from the Borealis Grimoire. Per Adonai invocation. Should be recited for several hours. Search for exact wording through the works of Peter de Apano. Excuse me. Dies mais eject invocation. Maybe the great invocation of Agrippa. Yanash Yog Sothoth's invocation. Written in a different handwriting. Yanash Yog Sothoth Hi Iglib Throdag. Combined together and present to Hill, crossed out. Just give him the books and hints. Let him find everything on his own. Yeah, you assholes have been pushing a few things in this town. A map and accompanying piece of paper with written coordinates. 47 degrees 9... Is it inches? Or seconds? I think it's inches that you do the coordinates with. South, 126 degrees, 43 inches west.
What the hell? Everything I've faced since coming to this city is on this map.
Carefully folded letter. Mr. Drennan, your proposal proved too tempting to resist. I will tell the people whatever you need, though in return I will require some assistance on my election campaign. Sincerely, Milton Pierce. Yep, you assholes have been pulling multiple strings behind the scenes as like a resource for people.
Have you come to save us?
Oh, thank you, mister. I thought they'd kill us. I don't know how we can ever repay you. Who are you? You look...
I'm a private eye. And your father's worried about you two.
Father? Is he okay? Did you see him?
He's fine, but this isn't over yet. Do you have somewhere you could hide out for a while?
Yeah, sure. We'll stay at Aunt Peg's. What's going on?
Your father and I have a matter we need to deal with together. He'll explain everything when he can.
Okay. Please, mister. Take care of him. He's a good man.
I'll try. I've got to go.
Have you come to save us?
Thank you for saving us, sir.
To kill you again, Billy, I would. Making me have to deal with this nonsense. We're gonna take you. No, no, you're not, sir. You are damn well not. All right. So back to Glenn Byers. All right, this is safe. There's a fast travel right near his house. Good, good. This might be faster. Let's go. I don't have too much longer. We are eating dinner with my grandmother tonight. As it is Mother's Day. But go for a little bit longer. Actually, alright, once I talk to Glenn, I'll probably be finishing. Come to think of it, I still have to grab something from the store before heading over to my grandmother's for dinner. So I may want to end a little bit early. We'll see. I'll choose once I get there. Glenn, are you still alive? My God, you are.
Your family is safe now.
Yes, thank you so much. My sister-in-law just called to say Evelyn and Michael got there safely. I owe you everything. What happens now? Should I turn myself in?
First things first. You need to write a confession. It's your word against the witness.
Okay, I'll take it over to the police station immediately.
No, just give it to me. And the murder weapon. You still have it, right?
Yes, sir. Here's everything.
Good man. I'll go clear things up. I suggest you make the most of your time before the coppers come knocking. I'll get going.
I feel like I missed some information. Words pay the debt. Now that Byers doesn't have to worry about his wife and son, he will confess that he killed Vandenberg. So, now I see why the option to implicate that man is there. Yeah, no, we are absolutely confess, plus if I bring Carpenter his guilty plea, it may lessen his punishment. I can then use the letter I found at Billy Drunnen's hideout to prove that Pierce's testimony against me is false. Or Pierce tried to frame me, so I'm returning the favor. I plant the gun among his bloody clothes and take a picture. Mr. Carpenter should consider it sufficient evidence against him. So, I am not doing this because I think he legitimately was trying to frame me. I'm doing this because he wants to kill his fucking mother for the money. And that's just, no. That's not right. And this man was put in doing a rock in a hard place. So, If it wasn't for the fact that the dude was trying to get me to kill his mother, I would just talk to Carpenter, give him the confession, have him get a lighter sentence, etc., etc. But because that man is a monster that would kill his own mother, we are... Yeah, we are doing this. Don't get me wrong, you know, if the mother was a monster, I could potentially see it and, like, not care as much. But his mother's a sweetheart. And he just wants to kill her for the money. It's not like she was, like, an abusive monster or something. And he's just, like, you know, finally able to fight back. No, the dude's just a monster who wanted money. Try and make Oakmont great again. With the backing of the likes of Throgmorton and the EOD, like, I'm not really... Yeah. And that part I could just let slide because politician, you're gonna try and play as many sides as possible in order to, you know, get the best outcome. But once you add in the whole attempted mother murder thing, no, just not gonna happen. Frames. Bye. Good. This is why you don't...
Please!
Oh, a monster came out of the house. Yes, thank you for the help. Ow. Where's it going again? Right. Carpenter.
Don't do that again.
I have proof that it was Milton Pierce that killed Johannes Vanderberg.
Show me what you've got.
The murder weapon is in his house, and a pile of bloody clothes. Here's a photograph.
I don't know how you managed to pull this off, Reed, but it's impressive work. We'll take it from here. Accusing a mayoral candidate of murder is an interesting challenge, but the Carpenter family has tackled worse.
Bye.
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed. I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Well. Okay. Yeah, I can go for a little bit longer to see what the fuck this is. Also, I fucking knew he wasn't dead. So I'm pretty sure he's involved with the King's men. And literally orchestrated this whole thing to get me to where I am right now.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, newcomer. Yeah. Nothing new there. Carry more. Alright.
How is this possible?
At last, Mr. Reed. I heard about your recent case. Let me congratulate you. You've truly outdone yourself this time. A question, if I may.
I've got a question. How on earth are you still alive?
What can I say? Perhaps next time you should make sure you finished the job.
It wasn't me, and you know it. All this. All I went through, and there was no murder to begin with.
The prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a method, and a culprit. The rest is just bells and whistles.
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene.
I'll...
What? Kill me? As amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time, I'm afraid we have more pressing matters.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. The prophecy. The seal. You have made yourself a part of something momentous. Now, to your latest case. Wonderful execution all round. And I mean that literally. The hanging has been scheduled for next week. Tell me, Mr. Reed, why did you do it? Why condemn a man of such high station for a crime he did not commit?
He testified against me, and conspired to have his mother killed.
Indeed. His corruption was common knowledge, yet you were the only one who acted upon it. Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your ultimate trial.
I don't understand.
Yep.
What do you get from all this?
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed. I'm giving you the experience you'll need to find your way through it.
No more riddles, Johannes. If you need something from me, talk.
I am, you're just not listening. You have a great destiny. Destiny beyond
I
comprehension.
do like you as much as I hate
To be
you.
more than a speck of cosmic dust. To make waves across the universe. To end things.
And what?
Everything. You've suffered in this city from the very beginning. From the moment you were born, in fact. Wanting to end it is only natural. But unlike those untold millions before you, you have the power to do so. You can turn mere prophecy into absolute truth.
You don't mean...
The seal of Kotiganar is in your hands. You possess the key to the gates, and all they hold within. You can close them, and cling to mankind's misery for a few more cruel centuries. Or you can open them and end it. And you will do the latter.
No, I will not. You don't know me.
Oh, but I do. I've seen it more times than you can imagine. It always ends the same. Some poor soul faces their destiny only to discover they lack the stomach for it. And all they achieve is another futile cycle of suffering.
Why? Why would I destroy everything?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know how many chosen few there have been over the centuries? Nameless hordes, sacrificed at the whim of invisible masters. not unlike those who watered the poppies of Flanders with their blood.
But our sacrifices mattered. We won the war.
A war, with many yet to come. This is your kin's nature, your purpose. To suffer. Your monkeys in an open cage, unwilling to walk out. Only you can make a difference. You can end it all for good.
You're wrong. I'll prove it.
You will prove nothing. You'll die. And at the next turn of the cycle, another will come along who is brave enough to finish the job. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon you, whether you agree with me or not. Your path is too important, even if your choice is beyond my control.
You're right about one thing, at least.
There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close to unraveling the secret of Katiganar. And you'll need his help to get inside. His name is Joseph Hill. Here's his address. Talk to him.
I think Hill's been
Earn
mentioned
his
before.
favor.
Seriously. All that, and you don't even know how to find Katiganar?
If I knew that, would I be working with a private eye?
This is wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have no idea why I should even believe you.
The truth is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, you can accept it, or try to put the blindfold back on. It doesn't matter. Farewell, Charles. Whether we speak again or not, I will be watching. And don't lose the seal again, or all your effort in this city would go to waste.
Huh. Didn't think that would work. Not in my hands, not in the seal. God can be closed for several centuries, opened at last. In, Lemon can help me.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Well then.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Okay. With that, I am going to call it here because it's close to stop time anyway, and that's a good place to stop it. I was not expecting you to actually be able to kill him. That'll be interesting to see what interactions that causes later on down the line. But if you were watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.